Hello, Jared Kennedy with Lime Realty here. I wanted to make this quick video to talk to you a little bit about what we call sales impulses. That's not just what we call them, that's what they are. And what sales impulses do is they maximize your ability to make the most amount of money possible with whatever it is you're selling. Well, we're in real estate, so we're going to talk a little bit about how these sales impulses work so you can best use those in your real estate investment. If you really want to learn sales impulses, I'll tell you what my sales coach told me. Spend a day watching the Home Shopping Network. You'll see how they use them all. With that said, let's dig right in. When we list a house, we try and activate all 4 of the main major sales impulses to get buyers to bring you their best possible offer. Now, there's always still no guarantee it's going to work, and more critically than any impulse we can play on is price. That said, we're still going to use them and we're still going to maximize the amount of money and save thousands of dollars for you. So here's the impulses. Number 1, the most important and influential sales impulse you can possibly do and use is what's called indifference. And what indifference is, it's that little sixth sense we all feel like we have when all of a sudden you feel like someone wants the sale more than you do and that it's a big turnoff. Well, that works the opposite as well. When someone wonders why you don't want to sell, they want to buy more. And what we do, particularly to capitalize on this, is we do what we call limited showing windows when we list a home. And what that means is we're going to set up a very specific time. We've strategically looked at when most of the showings happen in the market, and we set locked showing windows for those times. 1, when you're selling your house, you're now not having to keep it clean 24 hours a day, but only during those showing windows. You have an expectation of what's going to happen and when it's going to happen. But 2, you've now let every buyer out there know that they can come see it on your terms because you're the boss. You're indifferent. You're not desperate. Now, that said, if another realtor calls us and says, my client absolutely can't do any of your showing windows, is there any way possible they can see it in here? We will absolutely entertain that. We'll come to you, we'll make sure it works. We never want to turn a showing away, but what we do want to do is in the upfront, funnel them all into the same time period. We want them to see each other. That's our next sales impulse. It's called the Jones effect. If you watch Home Shopping Network, how they show you indifference is when they show you what the next product is. That means they don't care if you buy the watch because in a little bit, they're going to sell you a vacuum. Well, the Jones effect is where they have someone call in and talk about the watch that they just bought and how they loved it so much that they bought 3 of them so they could give one to their nephew and one to their godson. That's the Jones effect. What they've learned is people want what other people want. People want what other people have. Keeping up with the Joneses, you've all heard about it. So we want to make sure that we maximize buyers seeing each other. So on Sundays, we make sure all showings happen during the open house. And while we hold the open house, we do a ton of marketing to maximize that. And when we talk about doing social media marketing, it's not like everyone else. We don't just make a post on our Facebook. We run targeted ads to the very specific people who are likely to buy your house, and we get tens of thousands of views. And to put that in perspective, just look at your last Facebook post and see how many people viewed it, see how many people liked it or commented on it. And that's where you can really see the value in that targeted marketing that we do and how many eyeballs we get on your house. Now, one of the other sales impulses that we like to really take advantage of is fear of missing out, or FOMO. You've all heard of FOMO. It makes people make a buying decision faster. It makes them offer at better terms. We want to take care of, we want FOMO. So one of the things that we do is not only do we do the limited showing window, which also plays on FOMO, but we list, every house we list on a Friday. Statistically, Friday is the best day of the week to put your home on the market. Now, that's probably more correlation than causation, but I think there's a lot behind that, especially people's schedules, when they can go look at houses. You never want to list on a Monday, because if you're still on the market on Friday or Saturday when they can go look, or Sunday when they have time to go look, you're cold product. Versus just listing on that Friday, you jump the list of the weekend lookers, and most people schedule most showings on the weekend. Now, on top of the limited showing window and listing on Friday for FOMO, we also make sure that their showings will be during the open house, as well as we communicate to every other realtor through the MLS that you, the seller, will be reviewing all offers Sunday at 6 p.m. Now, That doesn't mean you have an offer yet, and we do not say you have an offer, we don't lie, but we anticipate multiple offers with every listing, so we want them to know Sunday at 6 p.m. is when we're gonna look. Again, and that goes back to a little bit of our indifference. I don't care when you offer. Go ahead and offer on Friday, but don't give us a short deadline. We're not looking at them until Sunday at 6 p.m. Again, you're indifferent. We're taking control of the situation. And then the last one is sense of urgency. All of these things also play into a sense of urgency. FOMO on Home Shopping Network is where they show you how many watches are left. Oh, there's only 12 watches left. Oh, only 10 watches left. Sense of urgency is a little bit different. That's the timer. A lot of things that you've probably purchased yourself in the past have a timer for how long it's available for. That plays into our limited showing windows and the fact that we say you're going to review all for Sunday at 6 p.m. They might not have till next week to see your house. And those are just some micro examples of how we take advantage of the 4 main sales impulses to make you thousands more dollars in the sale of your next home. Anyway, my name is Jared Kennedy, and until the next video, I'll talk to you later.